guys, so I'm going to do a voiceover for today's leg workout because it's not a normal leg workout. So I've been out of quad training, how I would like to train quads, for probably 4 months because I have what I think is tendinosis in my patella tendon. So what I think happened is I just had tendinitis in that tendon from overuse, but I continued to push it past that point, and it then led to tendinosis, which is basically just a degenerating tendon. So if you think about it like a rope that's starting to fray, is basically the tendon. So it's been a few months, and I have been religiously trying to get it to heal by stretching and also strengthening the muscles and the tendon. So I'm hoping that from here on forward I can just gradually increase my quad training again and get back to normal. So today's workout was kind of a tester to see where I'm at. So I started with 5 minutes on the recumbent bike just to get my knees warm, get blood in the area. And then I went on to laying hamstring curl, just because this is the best way to warm up the knee with putting zero pressure on the knee. And then after that, my biggest goal is just getting my squat back, so I just go right into squatting. And I'm doing these isometric holds, which I hold for 45 to 60 seconds, which just kind of increases my mind-muscle connection to my tendons and just gets them activated and ready. Then after that, I do these slow negative eccentric squats because the tendons get worked best on the eccentric, as I'm going down right here. And slowing down that process just lets them work even harder. So I just do one set of slow eccentric just to get everything warm. And I'm wearing my knee sleeves just to keep the joint even more warm. I'm just trying to get everything running as smoothly as possible. So after I was feeling all warm, then I went back to the same weight just so I could get my proper form down for what I was going to perform my sets at. And I am using a very, very slight heel raise. This isn't to try to put more emphasis on quad. This is just to try to get myself into the proper stance, just because my ankle mobility is so bad, and it just helps me for now. And my ankle mobility is something I'm trying to work on right now. So hopefully in the future I won't need those, but for now it's just an aid. Yeah, so going up in weight, I just stayed far away from failure, just got some blood in the quads just to work up to a top weight. So I haven't gone above 225 on squat in probably 2 months. So I hit 275 for my single today, and it felt totally fine. I mean, obviously it was like really easy, but that's not the point. The point is, am I able to execute the exercise without any problems? And today I didn't have any problems, so I'm really happy about that. And then I just did one single working set of squats with 225, and I did 15 reps. And my depth isn't quite there, but it's alright. I'm not powerlifting, I'm bodybuilding, and I'm working with an injury, so for now, I'm not too worried about my depth. And then once I was satisfied with the amount of work I put in on squats, I just did a little bit of leg press just to finish off my quads without overloading the tendons at all. So I just did 2 sets of 20 with 4 plates aside. And then I did a third set, which was a triple rest pause set. So it was 10 reps, rest 10 seconds, 10 reps, rest 10 seconds, 10 reps was my final set of leg extension. So I'm really happy with how the legs went today. I'm just hoping that I don't suffer any repercussions because of it. So I'm just hopeful that within the next 2 days I don't really feel any abnormal pain in that area. And if that's the case, then I know I'll be able to start progressing again on my leg training. So I just got A&W post-workout. The reason I did that is because I'm cutting right now, and I'm doing weekly check-ins as if I'm my own coach. Last week, or Saturday morning, and today's Wednesday, Saturday morning I weighed in at 199.8. I like to only weigh myself twice a week and log it once a week. So I weighed myself this morning again, which is kind of like a mid-week marker, just to like see how I'm doing, see if I'm on the right track. And I was 197.4, so I'm already down like 2 pounds in the last 5 days. I mean, I look leaner for sure, so why not, right? It's like a little refeed. So basically what I'm gonna do is just go about my day as normal, eat what I was gonna eat anyway, but add in this teen burger meal, and I got orange juice just so it feels like a little bit healthy. Yeah, 2 pounds in the last 5 days is a little bit, that's a little bit steep. That's a little bit like you're gonna lose muscles, so that's just why I did that. Back on the note of eating, during this cut, I haven't been sticking to any sort of meal plan. I basically just eat 100% clean, whole food and track my calories and make sure I hit the right macros for the day. And then obviously refeeds aren't gonna be whole foods, but that's acceptable. It's kind of fun. It's not really boring because I'm not sticking to anything. I'm not eating the exact same thing every day. I get to play around with it. So I'm not bored dieting. It's still just as enjoyable. So just know if you're dieting yourself, it doesn't have to be boring. You just have to make sure you're not eating too much.
If you get lonely, all you really need is that rainy day love. Rainy day people all know there's no sorrow they can rise above. Rainy day lovers don't love any others, that would not be kind. Rainy day people all know how it hangs on your peace of mind. Rainy day lovers don't lie when they tell you they've been down there too.